Gotta
Go
hit the
over the
wop
head with
wop.
it.
You have to. You have to. I love that you dance with me now.
I told you I would.
Hey guys, welcome back to the
See all my
Eclectic.
follicles.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Eclectic ADHD podcast. I'm your host B. This is your co-host Dakota. Grab a cuppa, get comfy, and enjoy the chaos. I actually want to just move that down just the tiniest bit because I look like I'm like looking up at this fucking thing.
I'd rather you turn me up.
Ignore the mess on my table. Oh my god. How's it going, guys? It's just boxes, so it's nothing bad. They're meant to go under my table, but it's all good. Dakota forgot to put up the fucking tell anonymous. How fucking rude.
I'm not in charge of the socials. You are. What the fuck? I'll throw my ass under the bus for shit I ain't fucking
How
do.
fucking irresponsible is he? That's the one fucking thing I asked him to do. See that? He's not to pay attention. That's how fucking forgetful he is. Is that a beer?
Fuck no.
What is it?
It's a Mountain Dew.
It's a Mountain Dew.
At least I don't pull 4 tortillas out when I know I'm only going to eat 1.5.
Come here and say that shit real close. I fucking dare you.
Rutabaga.
So basically, yeah, I muted your ass. It's not so funny now, is it, you fucking dickhead?
Ah! Fuck you!
You gonna say it fucking right?
I already did, but you had me muted, so whose fault is that? Don't mute me again, Deeps.
Thank you. The shit I put up with for you guys, and y'all don't even like the fucking video. So, I wanted to explain why I have another co-host, as well as Dakota. Basically, Dakota's fucking boring, and I wanted a new one. I'm joking. I very much love you, baby.
I have an Eevee with a skull crown, ma'am.
And my Pikachu is right up there, sir.
Holding my sword.
It's not the only sword I be holding. Yeah, I don't really know why I wanted another co-host, to be honest.
You wanted to do more stuff.
I wanted to do more stuff, but I also wanted to bring Mario into it, which I don't know why. I just think that we have such great like banter. It's great. It's fun.
Oh, I
it's
remember
different.
you told me. You missed having guests on. When you did the podcast with your brother and your sister, you had so much fun during the podcast.
Yeah.
You wanted to bring it back in.
Yeah,
but
I want.
no one was ever available to join us, so you're bringing them in on another session.
Yeah. So yeah, Mario is my co-host. Our first episode will be up on Monday. You guys will see this on Wednesday, so it's already up. Go check it out. We did some really fucking funny stuff. We read through our past arguments as each other. Which is fucking funny. We switched roles. It was so fucking funny.
I have to. I don't know anything about this, so I haven't seen it. So I'm gonna go watch it when it gets uploaded.
It's funny. Although in the end we kind of went very analytical and started like dissecting why we said each thing and like how much we'd grown as people, and it went very analytical and very therapist session-y. It was so fucking weird. So this episode is gonna have no tell anonymous. Blame Dakota.
I'm not even mad. You can go ahead and blame me. I spent 3 or 4 days fixated on making sure I had everything downloaded and everything I needed, everything set up for me to start my streams back up yesterday. So yeah, you can go ahead and fucking blame me if you want to, which was an absolute fucking nightmare, by the way.
Yeah, his streams didn't go according to plan, but that's okay. We live and we learn. Yeah, so this episode is a very vulnerable episode, I would say. I'm going to be talking a lot about my anxiety disorder, on top of the fact that I'm 6 years clear of self-harm. This is my 6 years today.
Clean.
Clear.
Why clear instead of clean?
Because people are clean from substances and you are clear from doing it. Clear is more of an action word, clean is more of a doing word. I can't remember the reasoning. Wayne told me to use clear instead of clean.
I think I understand his reasoning behind it, but I don't believe he truly grasps it exactly. Not everyone who is doing it because they want to die. Some people are doing it because the pain is the only thing they can feel anymore. At that point in time, it's a sensation you're chasing rather than death. So it would be clean, not clear.
I have no
It's the
idea.
same reason people who are adrenaline junkies say clean instead of clear whenever they stop being adrenaline junkies.
Anyway, I'm 6 years clean of self-harm. As Dakota so delightfully put, I used to.
Fuck!
So glad everyone knows that now. Fucking hell. No, it's fine.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Everyone who knows me has seen my scars. I'm very open about it. I'm very open about my carrot. I'm not proud that I have my carrot, but I do love the fact that we made it a carrot, really. I love that they've turned people that were close to me at one point, turned it into something that wasn't. That's a big fuck off scar, and just your carrot's looking good today instead of saying your scar's looking good today. I'm just like, yeah, I do. I quite like my carrot. So eventually, when I have enough money, I'm gonna get it tattooed into a carrot. It is pretty bad. I'm not gonna show my scars. That can be quite triggering for people. I know that it's triggering for me when I see people that have fresh self-harm. No. Anyway, when he's done fucking laughing as I'm talking about serious fucking things.
Oh, come on, I have ADHD, okay? I'm listening, but half the stuff that's in my head has nothing to do with what's being talked about.
Oh, that makes me feel delightful, folks.
I'm just gonna stop talking.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Okay. I don't even know what I was saying.
Your carrot.
I don't even know where I was going with that. Yeah. Yeah, they turned it into something positive. Being 6 years clean of self-harm is difficult as fuck. I'm not going to sit here and say that it gets easier. It doesn't. I was very much addicted to it. I still am addicted to it. That's the first thing I reach for. In my thoughts, obviously not physically, is I need self-harm. I don't like this feeling, I need self-harm. And it's really difficult because it's been 6 years. I shouldn't still feel like this. But I do. And there's no shame in admitting that I do. It's just part and parcel of once being an addict. But through those 6 years, I've learned to cope in different ways. Singing really helps me. I know I'm a terrible singer, but singing helps me. It helps regulate your nervous system. It helps regulate your blood pressure. It helps put all that energy into something else. It helps with breathing. It helps just with everything physically. So you sort of come out of that headspace. It doesn't matter what you sing as long as you sing. It helps a lot. The rubber band technique never worked. It just pissed me off. I'm aware you think that I'm a good singer, but I don't think that I am. Um, yeah, the rubber band technique never worked. Putting ice on my skin never worked. Going for a
I
whole
never
walk.
understood that one.
Sudden temperature change brings your body to focus to that point, and also kind of burns your skin a little bit. Not physically, not in actuality, just gives that sensation. A lot of person told me to, I think it was my therapist at the time. It was a CAMS worker, actually, folks. If you're in the UK, you know how shit CAMS is. She told me to take a red pen and draw on my skin in like patterns of cuts, and my mind would trick itself and it would be fine.
That's not the one that I thought of.
What? Go for
The
a bath.
depression. No, go for a walk.
Go for a walk. Yeah, my psychiatrist prescribed me nature. It said on the thing, I'm prescribing you nature. I was like, okay, am I gonna have to put a tree in my sitting room? But here's the kicker. Here's the fucking kicker. She prescribed me nature and called me an agoraphobe in the same sentence.
Fucking sorry. What?
Agoraphobes are afraid of leaving the house, or they have severe anxiety about leaving the house and going outside. And she prescribed me nature. I'm not sure if it was like an exposure therapy thing, but it was really quite something. I'm going to be honest here, folks. Reading that I was prescribed nature and then 2 sentences down, being called an agoraphobe was quite jarring for my depression. But anyway, those techniques never worked for me. What works for me now, and knowing that I'm autistic and have ADD, or ADHD, apparently ADD doesn't exist anymore. Singing helped regulate me as well as calm my brain down. But there's no point in me lying and saying that I don't still want to do it or I don't miss it or anything like that, because I do. There are days where I'm just like, and then I'm just like, oh no, I can't do that. Can't do that. That's too noticeable. But I am 6 years clean. And I'm very proud of myself for managing to get to that point, get to this point. But it's been difficult. Real fucking difficult. Have you noticed any changes in how I handle things in regards to self-harm?
Yes. Not all of which I can discuss on this podcast.
Oh, my hypersexuality.
Not just that. Some of the kinks that you have.
Yeah.
Some of the kinks that you have are 150% related to you no longer self-harming.
So I was speaking to Wayne. I was speaking to Wayne about my kinks because we have open conversations the whole time, and he was like, I'd never told him that I had a knife kink, and he looked at me and he was like, yeah, well, we all know that you have a knife kink. I was like, excuse me, what the fuck do you mean? He's like, staring at my arms. I was like, that is besides the point. What the fuck? And I just fucking...
Just because you have somebody else do it, give it a new name.
It's not self-harm. It's just harm.
Right. Yeah, it's just harm now.
It's just harm now. It's fine. It's not my fault. God forbid a girl have a hobby, okay?
But no, the one that really got me wasn't the knife kink.
What?
What really got me was the blood kink.
I just find blood
That's
hot.
what got me. I know. But you refuse. It's not your own blood.
No, I love other people's. Yours.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's the thing is, how can you have the knife kink and want it done to you, but it has to be done to somebody else to appease the blood kink?
Oh no, I like my blood as well. I just like blood, and it's not everybody. I'm not gonna walk down the street and be like, "Oh my god, you're bleeding." Like, oh,
But
it's my partners.
your explanation behind it, when you first explained it to me, because I'm not gonna lie, I had a different understanding of what the blood kink was. I admit it.
Well, let me look up the definition really
explanation-
quickly for the viewers.
explanation that I had, go ahead. The explanation I had was something along the line of vampirism, biting for blood.
Oh no.
That was what my understanding was for it. Her explanation for it, when she explained it, I actually in my head looked at her and went, "Yeah, you hurt yourself a lot when you were younger." Because the way she explained it was taking a pencil sharpener to somebody's chest.
I never did that.
No, you never did that, but you explained it that way, that's more along the lines of what a blood kink is taking a pencil sharpener to somebody's chest and licking the blood. You never...
I don't remember this conversation.
It was always in areas that were not typical self-harm. Thighs, arms, shoulders, stomach. It was always other areas. Their back, their chest, things like that. But you said taking a pencil sharpener blade, and I went, that's the most common tool that most people in high school use to self-harm.
Okay,
wow,
no.
You have an issue.
No, okay. Right now it's like knives and shit like that. That's just nice. Let's combine the two.
No,
okay?
yeah.
No, now that I'm an adult and more reasonable. So the definition of a blood kink is sexually aroused by the sight, feel, and/or taste of blood. Blood is the sexiest fucking color of red I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. So beautiful. It's just mesmerizing. And do you know what's funny? If we were really popular, I could see the comments now. You're not being invited into my fucking house. And I could just see it. Everyone's gonna think I'm a vampire. I'm not. I'm more werewolf coded, folks.
God damn, babe.
I'm more werewolf coded. Thank you very much. It's the knots for me.
Ain't no way you say that. Ain't no fucking way.
Hey, it's fine.
You fucking furry.
Hey, I would gladly be a furry. I would love to own a fursuit. Do you know how fucking beautiful those things are? And expensive.
Yeah, they're really nice. They're really expensive. They're also really hot.
Yeah,
Not
I
like-
think
not
I would.
like attractive wise. I mean, like temperature wise. It's like you're basically wearing 4 different insulation suits. Ignore the slut on the screen. It's fine.
Hey, I'm in the middle of reading werewolf smut. I don't care what anyone thinks of me. It's hot. There wouldn't be books if it wasn't. There wouldn't be books if it was just me. Okay, I'm here to make people feel seen. All the girlies, a hot werewolf boy in your home ravaging you is hot as fuck. Yes, please. Okay. Yeah, I have a blood kink. Ooh. I used to self-harm, of course I do.
This pencil sharpener blade. And you remember, this conversation happened before I ever saw your arm.
Oh. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah. So I knew right off the bat, there's scars
I just
somewhere.
remembered the first time you saw my arms in person, because you could never really see the extent. And it was the day you arrived. It was the next day, actually, because you arrived at nighttime. It was dark. You still couldn't see them. We were outside smoking a fag, and I was in, I think, a t-shirt or a hoodie, and I had my sleeves rolled up. You looked down and you went, "God damn!" and like held
No,
up my arm.
I don't. No, no.
It's like,
We were outside. You were like this, and then you turned and you just went. I kept
yeah,
going, and I just happened to look down and went, "Fuck!"
yeah.
First stopped my head, and why? What is happening here? What's wrong with her arm? Is she ripped for my pleasure? That's not the area that needs to be ripped.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's not as bad as some, but it's not as nice as others. Um, you can definitely tell I'm right-handed though. That's for shit sure. Um, so if you guys didn't know, I have very dark humor. If trigger warning, I'll put that in the title. It's okay. um, actually, no, I'm not going to put a trigger warning. The title will be 6 years clean of SH. If people want to click on that, that's up to them. I'm not doing trigger warnings. You're more than capable in your grown ass selves to scroll off a video. Fucking fuck off. quite literally. But anyway, being well, I just really want to talk about kinks now. I feel really open about that now. You just fucking outed me. Fuck it. What other kinks do I have? No, I'm joking. I'm not. I will get cancelled for some of the kinks I have. I'm not doing it.
I can name one that'll get cancelled real quick.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not doing that.
Go ahead.
Because I might get cancelled too.
Why would you get cancelled? Fuck it. Maybe it's the controversy we need.
No, it's not. That's not the attention we need. Given my background, that is not the attention we need.
Oh, it's that one. Yeah, no, don't do that one.
Yeah!
It's so
That's
difficult
not
to
the
explain.
attention we need.
No.
Doesn't matter.
But thanks to the trauma that I've got a CNC kink.
Ain't nothing wrong with that one.
Ain't nothing wrong with that one. Lots of people hate it though. They're like, you're not consenting, and it's like, I fucking did. Previously, it's all good. I promise you. And then, but there's people that are like, somnophilia isn't consented. And I'm like, okay, that by itself, no. But the act of doing it with a partner, it is consented the night before. You know?
I'm gonna be honest. If you flat out tell your partner that you have that kink, you are openly consenting to it.
No.
To participate in that.
No.
Because at that point in time, you need to have that conversation. This is more along the lines of
You need to have the conversation.
female wouldn't necessarily bring it up unless she was open and accepting to her partner doing that. At that point in time, you're going to sit down and talk about it.
No. I bring up shit just for the sake of bringing it up. That doesn't mean I give you consent to.
Well, that's different, though. We have conversations about kinks we don't have.
This is why conversations need to be had. Anyway, I'm 6 years clean of self-harm. Fucking hell. Why? Fucking hell.
How many tattoos do you have?
3.
Why are you thinking?
Because I don't know if I count the one on my ankle or not. It's very, very faded, and it doesn't look like the thing I tattooed it to be.
No, don't count that one.
It's my first tattoo. I have 3. I have 3. My mushroom,
that she did herself.
I did do my mushroom myself. My star and moon, and the one I got from my dad. This was my first professional tattoo. This was my second professional tattoo. I got it in Turkey.
Don't show the other one too close.
And why not? Why?
Look at it.
What's wrong with it?
The graphics are well enough you can see the background.
What's wrong with it? You mean my scars?
No. The background of the tattoo. The original that you tried to do.
Oh. No, I'll show you. It's fine. It's fine. So this is my mushroom tattoo. It's faded on my palm because I was a little bitch. It hurt more than I expected. But I did originally start with a little circle. And then I was like, fuck, I can't just have a random ass circle on my arm. So I started doing a flower. And then I was like, I hate flowers. What am I doing? So I did a mushroom around it. And I've lost all my tattoo stuff in the move to this place, so I can't even colour the background to hide it. So I've just got a mushroom flower dot on
Why
my
don't
hand.
you, why, instead of getting your next tattoo, why don't you go get that one fixed instead?
No, because I like telling people that I did that. They're always so surprised. Because I did it.
Why don't you go have it touched up? Have the
No,
lines touched up, because you did do it yourself. Have the lines touched up.
it looks like I did it myself, to be fair.
It looks
Anyway,
like it was done in prison.
that would probably be better, to be honest. They actually have motors. This was stick and poke, but with an actual tattoo needle. Because I lost a bolt that keeps my motor in my gun. Wow. Um,
You keep going. I have an unwarranted visitor.
is it a spider? He walks so fucking heavy. But yeah. 6 years clean. I'm very proud of myself. I have a lot of dark humor towards it. So does my family. It's great. It helps me not dwell on the fact that I did that to myself and I hate it. But here we are. Um,
Yes.
yeah, we have very dark humor towards it. In regards to my anxiety disorder, it has been so bad the last week. I can't actually describe how bad it's been. I always have anxiety every day. It's why I wake up every morning and feel sick and I can't eat breakfast because of it. But the past week since I started the boudoir business, put up a post on Facebook on Shetland Marketplace looking for models. It blew up. I had so many messages, I had so many people, and so many people are following me, and I'm just completely overwhelmed by it. Overwhelmed by the support in a good way. But now I have this, I went from being really fucking confident that I could do this to imposter syndrome real fucking quick. I have done boudoir shoots on myself and edited them, and I love the pictures. I have body dysmorphia and crippling insecurities and very, very low self-esteem. So when I took pictures of myself in boudoir poses, in lingerie for Dakota, I sent them to Dakota, and then edited them. I was in the headspace of this is a client. I need to edit this like I would for a client. This is a client. It's not me. It's a client. You're a professional. Edit them. And I got so deep into that headspace that when I was finished, I was looking at them and I was like, these are fucking beautiful. Like, she is absolutely stunning. And I was like, oh, wait, that's me. And I made myself cry. Because I've never looked at myself in that light. I've never thought that I was beautiful, especially in lingerie. I didn't think that I had the body type for that. But lo and behold, boudoir did what boudoir does, and it made me feel beautiful. And it made me feel confident in the fact that I can do this. I can help other people feel this way. Granted, I think it would be a lot more different if I wasn't my own photographer and I was going to another photographer for a shoot, and it would be a lot better. But I did it again in the daylight because that one was at night with my LEDs and stuff. So it wasn't that easy to edit. So I did it again during the day, just in my pants and bra. And I sent those pictures to my sister. She told me that the editing was amazing. And yeah, so I feel very confident within myself that I can do it. It's just my anxiety has been absolutely crippling. My dreams have been so vivid, reflecting that anxiety about that and the imposter syndrome. And the way that I have been coping with it is listening to music, reading, and singing. Keeping my routine as close to how it usually is as possible. I haven't left the house in 3 days, but still, I've been keeping my routine as close to what it's meant to be as normal. And singing is the biggest thing that's helped regulate myself. And I honestly have to say that I'm so excited for my first boudoir shoot on Tuesday with my first model. I'm so excited, but I'm still really fucking worried about it. That, like, what if I'm not good? What if I'm not enough? What if I'm not talented enough? It's just eating away at my mind. And I have to keep being like, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. And I keep talking to Dakota about it and telling him my insecurities. And yeah. He's done so amazing helping me ground myself and keep trying to keep me calm about the whole thing and trying to make me see that I am talented and I am good at it and I am beautiful and I am all these things. He's done his very best to try and help me see. It's not really worked, if I'm going to be honest, but it's the nice thought. It's nice to hear, and it calms my mind a little bit. Hearing that I am talented. I just don't know how else to help my anxiety listen to that, because I know logically it'll be fine, and all this anxiety will be for nothing. But I also think it's a little bit of my autism playing into it, that I'm going to someone's house that I've never met before, and I'm going to shoot her in her underwear, and it's like, oh my god, I want to die, oh my god. And it's just, it's so much. And I don't know what else to say about it. It's a lot. For an autistic person, it's a lot. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. How do you feel that I've coped this last week?
Not great. Your sleep's taking a hit. Your eating's taking a hit. Your frame of mind's taking a hit. There's a lot of things that have taken hits. You're bouncing back slowly, but at the same time, I told you 2 weeks. I've been telling you for the last 2 weeks to do the pictures of yourself and try that and see how you feel about that. I couldn't be bothered. Trying to get you. I know you couldn't be bothered, and when you finally did it, you stopped having the anxiety. Not everything I tell you is for shits and giggles.
I stopped having the anxiety that I didn't know how to edit. Even though I edited my sister's maternity pictures that I fucking took. Boudoir photos, though, are so vastly different in vibe to maternity. Maternity is soft and bright and vibrant and, like, nature. It's so easy to edit that. But boudoir is meant to be sensual and moody and flirty and dark and harsh contrast to show the beautiful femininity, and I'm just sat here, I'm like, how the fuck do I do that? And I edited myself, and I'm like, oh, that's how I do that. Because I also I didn't want it to be cold. There's nothing worse than looking at a picture and being like, that's a cold ass picture. Not cold as in badass, cold as in there's no heat, there's no warmth. It doesn't invite you in, it doesn't show the soft warmth of femininity and sensuality. But when I edited myself, I was like, I would hug her. I would give her big hugs. And yeah, I like how I edited it.
You really well. I do have some ideas for you as well that I'm going to tell you about after the stream, after this, because it's something I don't know why neither one of us has fucking thought about yet.
Pardon
so
me.
Sexy, so attractive.
So sorry, that came out of nowhere.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm dripping.
Ew. Yuck.
But anyways, as I was saying, so fuck off. So there's a lot of things that I'll tell you to do and to try, and I'm not telling you just for shits and giggles. I'm telling you because I know you. I know you well enough to know what will help you. I've spent a very long time trying to figure out your quirks and your kinks and your ways of thinking. I've spent a long time trying to figure them all out. Use some of the knowledge to help you so that it benefits you. So when I tell you to do something or to try something, it's not because I don't think you can do something. It's not because I'm trying to tell you what to do or command you or anything like that. It's because I know the reaction you have will be one that is better. You made yourself cry from editing your own photos when you view yourself in the worst possible light of anyone on this planet.
Yeah.
You made yourself cry because
I
of
know
how much you loved the photos.
I know.
Not only, and I know that it didn't fully help with your dysmorphia and the way you view yourself and your insecurities and stuff like that. I know that, but it did help a little bit.
Yeah, there's nothing in this world that could change how I see myself, unless I got a six-pack magically. Then I'd be like, ooh, time to go on Magic Mike Burns. Here we go.
Bet.
You would hate other people looking at me. Yeah. I'm very excited to do it, and I'm very prepped. I have so many batteries for spares in case my camera dies. I have so many. I'm very prepared, and there's everything sorted out. I just don't know. There's just that nagging thing at the back of my mind that I'm like, what if you make her cry because you make her feel ugly? And I'm just like, there's no fucking way I would do that. I'm gonna hype her up so fucking much. But I just feel like I'm just gonna be awful at it. And the one thing that I don't want to do is immediately dissociate. I don't want to do that. I want to enjoy the experience and live it and learn from it. I don't want to dissociate, get back in the car and go, what the fuck just happened? It's just...
I understand.
It's a lot. It's a lot for such a tiny person. It's a lot.
It is. But I'm proud of you for it.
Thank you, baby. I even have my outfit planned out. I had my outfit planned out for a week. Mm-hmm. I know what outfit I'm going to wear to that shoot. Mm-hmm. I know what I'm doing with my hair. I know that I'm not wearing any makeup. I might do a little bit. A little bit. Pardon me. But yeah. Well, I think that concludes this episode. Unless there's anything you would like to talk about.
No.
No, we've just covered the fact that I'm hella fucking traumatized in all my addictions and kinks and everything out in the world. I'm so glad everyone knows that now. I actually don't care that, wow, that people know that. Anyone could walk up to me and ask me and I just tell them. It's not something that I'm ashamed about or I think that's taboo. I think that everyone should have open discussions about shit. There's no reason why it should be private. Obviously doing the things should be in private, but having conversations and understanding and learning new things shouldn't be private at all. From certain age groups, yeah, obviously. But between 18 and up, have those conversations. It should be open.
You should.
Yeah. Well, leave a like, leave a follow, leave a subscribe, everybody. I hope you all have an amazing week. Let us know how you enjoyed this style of episode, I guess. I can trauma dump some more for you if you guys want. I have so much trauma.
No. End it. End it, goddammit.
See you guys next week, guys. That was 2 guys in a fucking sentence.
It's better than 5 guys.
I want 5 guys. Dance.